You are a cancer patient seeking treatment at the hospital. One afternoon, you are informed by the administrators of the hospital that you will be unable to continue your treatment because you have not been able to pay for your treatment so far. On hearing this, you call your husband and your best friend to inform them of this situation and see if they can offer any support, only for them both to be unreachable. You decide to return home and inform your husband face to face. On returning home, you are faced with your husband's infidelity and your best friend's betrayal. You find both your husband and your best friend in your matrimonial bed cheating. You confront them, and during the confrontation, your husband shoves you aside and you hit your head on the center table and bleeds to death in 2023. Sadly, you wake up in 2013 with a second chance at life. What will you do? This is the life story of Kang Jin-ho in Marry My Husband, an ongoing Korean series we will be reviewing and talking about. Hello Muse, welcome back to my channel. I am Musha. If you are new here, welcome, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
Synopsis.
In this story, we see Kang Jin-ho trying everything possible to change her destiny and her fate by trying to have her best friend Sumin marry her husband so as to avoid the fate that she just dreamt of or led in her past life.
Things I liked.
One thing I love about this series is the storyline. The storyline is very, very intriguing and not something that you would normally see. In most dramas where it is a second chance at life, it's mostly about the person seeking revenge on those who did them bad in their previous life. But in the case of Marry My Husband, it's not just about revenge. It's also about getting somebody to take her place and her fate in her previous life. Because without anybody taking her fate and her position in her previous life, she would not be able to live her life differently in this new life she just got. Another thing I like about this series is the acting. The acting is very top-notch. It's well done. It arouses your emotions. It makes you understand where each character is coming from. At the same time, it works on your emotions. For instance, the actress who portrays Sumin really did a good work of embodying that deceitful and cunning nature of Sumin character, showing how manipulative that she can be. Especially if you watched the last two episodes when she tried to drown Kang Jin, you will realize that this girl really knows how to act. How she was trying to drown her and was still smiling and her eyes were shining bright. It allows you to see the psychoness in her and the psychoness in the character. Like, she arouses your anger to the point that if you don't take care, you will break down your TV. That's how good the actress is at portraying Sumin's character. And she makes it to the point that you even forget to blur between she being an actress and not the character, but rather she's portraying the character because she embodies the character to T. Another person whose acting is also top notch is the actress who is playing Kang Jin. Looking at how she embodies Kang Jin's transition from being a naive, timid girl who depends on her friends to a fully independent woman now is very fascinating and very, very interesting to watch. Like this part where she cries about she wanting the bad people in her life to keep on being bad so that she'll be able to take her revenge. You can feel the pain with which she said that. You watch this part. I bet you can feel the emotions from and how pained she is by what is going on around her, by her best friend's betrayal, which already she knows of, but it makes it more realistic. Because let's face fact, in as much as you try to cut certain friends off, you realize you are still attached to them by certain emotions, and the more bad they do to you, that's when you are able to flee from their friendship. If they are on and off, they are good to you, they tomorrow they are okay with you, it makes it hard. But the more harder they push you away, gives you the freedom to flee from that friendship. And Kang Joon has been able to portray that to a T. Another person is Min-wan. That is Kang Joon's husband, Kang Joon's ex-husband or now boyfriend. Like, in as much as he's the villain of the story, I can't take him seriously. The guy is funny. From head to toe, all the episode, from episode 1 to episode 10, he has been funny, he has been full of drama, he's just funny. And I can't take him serious. Like, watch this part. In as much as when it gets to like serious parts, he acts serious and gets you annoyed. In the next few seconds, he does something very funny and is allowing you to laugh all over. He brings the comedic aspect to the movie, and I really, really enjoy it, and I'm loving it. Besides that, I also enjoy the production. I feel like the production is well done, it's very unique, it's very neat. In as much as people are saying that Kang Joon's attire does not fit the setting, as the setting is in 2013, but most of the attire and dresses she's wearing is more of 2023. I didn't pay attention to that part of production. I was more interested in how seamless like the storyline is being joined together, not leaving any potholes within them. Like, that was what I was focusing on. So I didn't see that part until it was brought to my attention. But in as much as that is a minus for the production, I feel like the production on its own is very good, besides the wardrobe malfunction. And I feel like most spectators, most watchers, most audience like me would not pay attention to that detailed per se, because the storyline is very good. The storyline is unique. It's not on a normal day that you will see a second chance like movie done this well. You see, done that is unique, and it's not about just revenge, but it's about the person trying to live a better life than how they lived before. Because let's face fact, if I am to be born again, it's not going to be about who did me bad in my previous life. It's going to be how I'm going to try my best to live a better life than the life that I've lived before. That is why I'm still hooked to this drama, and I think a lot of us are still hooked to this drama, because the suspense is thickening, the revenge is revenging, but we all want to see how Kang Joon will move past the revenge, get her best friend married to her husband so that she can live life differently and explore. In as much as the story is ongoing, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, because so far I've not found anything that I dislike about this drama. I love everything about the drama, and I can't wait to see Kang Joon in her journey to seek revenge and to get her friend Sumin to marry her ex-husband, or her husband Min-wan. And another thing that I loved about the last 2 episodes, that's episode 9 and episode 10, is how Kang Joon is now very independent, and you can see that now she doesn't feel pity. She's no more empathic towards Sumin. She doesn't want anybody to take advantage of her. This part just got me all giddy and like very happy. I don't know, it was like I was rooting for her, because it makes you see that she has evolved as a person, she has evolved as a character. She's now not so much into like being the peacemaker again, holding on to the pain. Now she gives it back how you serve it. And beside that, another thing that I'm looking forward to, as is still ongoing in the next few episodes, is how my ship that has just sailed in episode 10 is going to journey across the series. That is between Kang Joon and her boss Yi Ji-hoon. Because on a serious note, this shape has to seal because both of them have lived in the past. They've lived life before and they are now living life a second time. So I feel like them together would be best. There is a spoiler going on, and that spoiler I have to spoil it for you since it has been spoiled for me. So if you don't want it to be spoiled, you can keep it moving. Yeah, that is that in the next few episodes, Yoo Jin-ho's fiance will be introduced, and she will also come and cause a turmoil to a ship that just sailed. Like, I thought they will have like a happy end type of thing, but looking at things that I'm hearing and things that I'm seeing, it means that this ship relationship that just started wouldn't go on smoothly. There'll be bumpy roads on, and I also saw something about Jin-ho getting sick and he losing his second life. I hope it is not a sad ending, because if it's a sad ending, I'm taking my 1% away. If it's a happy ending, then I'll give it the 1 back to make it a 10 out of 10. I recommend this drama for you because it's very interesting, it's very nice, and still ongoing, so the hype is still there. Yeah, I'll be back when it concludes to give my final thoughts and everything on it. If you want to watch it, you can watch it on Amazon Prime. If you do not have an Amazon Prime, I've inserted a link in the description below where you can watch it. That'll be all for today's video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and make recommendation of other movies that I can watch. Adios.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out.